Well, bye-bye high school football conferences, hello districts.
Thursday, 12 Sports told you about scheduling changes for football, and today we have more on what those changes mean and why not everyone likes them. Here's Delane Cleveland.
Play action. Going deep for Goldschmidt. It's caught. It's a touchdown for Osseo.
2013 was a season to remember for the Osseo High School football team.
Drew trying to get the edge. Now cuts it back inside. Has a first down. He's got a touchdown.
They went undefeated in the Northwest Suburban Conference and then came up 1 point short in the state quarterfinals against Totino Grace.
Going for another one. He's in for a score.
We've always, for years and years, been in the Northwest Suburban Conference. We've got lots of schools, and we're adding schools.
Osseo Athletic Director Ray Kirch says that starting in the fall, the conference will have 14 schools, which makes it relatively easy to schedule a full slate of 8 games.
Our football schedule for the fall of 2014 is set. Everyone has 8 games.
Hands it off left side. Bedard has a first down and maybe a touchdown. He does.
But for schools such as Wayzata, scheduling becomes more challenging, considering that they play in the 5-school Lake Conference.
That gives them 4 conference games, and then they have to look for non-conference games, and sometimes that's difficult.
However, starting in 2015, filling out a schedule should come with relative ease. On a 19-1 vote, the Minnesota State High School League approved a new plan Thursday night that eliminates football conferences and instead groups teams together in pods based on geography and enrollment.
Collins coming in motion. They fake this time. Winnicky, big hole left side.
The pods, or districts, would generally consist of at least 16 teams.
This seems like the next step to take in assuring schedules for all schools, for all student athletes.
This is Winnicky into the end zone, 11 yards and a touchdown.
But this next step has its fair share of critics. Kirch says Anoka Hennepin School has raised objections about losing rivalries and having its schools potentially paired with more affluent and successful schools, creating David versus Goliath matchups.
That's not good for either David or Goliath. There's a certain amount of trust that is going to go into this. People will kind of look at it with a jaundiced eye to see if it gets done as equitably and as easily as we hope, but we'll see.
Well, one head coach worried about those potential David versus Goliath matchups is Willie Howard at Cooper High School. He says that he even has trouble finding depth for his roster. He told me over the phone today that they found a competitive balance where they are now in the North Suburban Conference. And Shannon and Alex, Coach Howard raised concerns over having to play the likes of Maple Grove and Wayzata. So we'll really have to see how this plays out and if they're able to find some sort of parity there.
Sure.
So,
Thanks a lot, Delane.